Hello, everyone. Welcome to Eating the Alphabet. I'm Miss G from Albert Einstein Medical Center, your fun Eat Right Philly health educator. I'm so happy to be here today to teach you about a delicious and healthy food. Today, we're learning about a food that starts with the letter N. Here are some words that start with the letter N: nose, noodle, numbers, and nap. Can you think of any other words that start with the letter N? Today, we're learning about navy beans. N is for navy beans. Navy beans grow in a pod, like other peas do. Look carefully at the two pictures. Both pictures have pods with beans inside of them. The peas are the green ones, and the navy beans are the white ones. Other vegetables that grow in pods are chickpeas, wax beans, and okra. Some beans in pods, like wax beans and okra, we eat fresh. And some, like chickpeas and navy beans, we eat dried. When beans are dried, they're left in their pod until they're hard. Navy beans are known by a variety of names, including haricot beans, Boston beans, pea beans, Yankee beans, and they are closely related to larger white beans, such as Great Northern and cannelloni beans. Let's take a look at how navy beans grow. First, a seed is planted in the ground. As the seed gets water and sunlight, it starts to grow into a vine. As it gets older, it gets pods that are green. If you pick the beans now, you can eat them. They're string beans. But if you leave them on the vine, over time, the pods turn from green to tan, and the beans start to dry out. Finally, the navy beans are ready. The beans are all dried up, taken out of their pod, and are ready to use. It takes about 90 days from the time you plant the seed until the navy beans are ready. Wow. Dried beans, like navy beans, are called legumes. Navy beans and all legumes belong in the vegetable group on my plate. Legumes also provide protein, so they can also go in the protein group on my plate. Other foods in the protein group include meat, like chicken or beef, eggs, and nuts. There are many different types of legumes. They come in all different shapes, sizes, and colors. All legumes are hard and dried. They've been left in their pod on the plant until they dry out. They all provide a protein and fiber. Foods in the protein group, like navy beans, are good for your muscles. Navy beans are also good for your heart and stomach because they have a lot of fiber in them. Can you pat your heart? Now, rub your stomach. Can you do both at the same time? At the store, you can buy navy beans two different ways. First, you can buy them dried. Dried beans need to be soaked in water and then cooked before you eat them. Navy beans must be soaked and cooked before you eat them, or else you might get a stomachache or hurt your teeth on the hard, dried beans.
Oh no.
Second, you can buy navy beans in a can. These beans have already been soaked in water and cooked. They're ready to use. Either way is delicious and nutritious. All dried beans need to be cooked before you eat them. They're too hard to eat raw. If you buy them in the can, they're already cooked. Before you can eat or cook your navy beans, you need to do a couple of things. First, if you're using dried beans, you need to soak them in water overnight. We don't eat legumes that haven't been soaked and dried. Second, you need to rinse your beans under water. You need to rinse both the soaked dried beans and canned beans before you use them. And remember, you always need to wash your hands before cooking and eating your navy beans. These steps will help keep you and your family healthy. Navy beans can be used in many different ways. Some of the ways people enjoy them include bean soup, bean salad, bean pie, and even baked beans. Don't these all look delicious? You can even make a dip out of navy beans.
Cool.
Can you think of any other dips made from beans? That's right, hummus is a dip made from the legume chickpea. Interesting fact about navy beans. These beans were brought onto Navy ships to cook for sailors. They chose navy beans because they could be easily stored, tasted good, were healthy, and could be sent all over the world. That's why they're called navy beans. Wow, that was a lot of information we learned about navy beans. Let's see if you can answer some questions. First question. Which food groups on my plate does navy beans belong to? Remember, it can go into two different groups. Does it belong in the fruit, vegetables,
Yes.
protein,
Yes.
dairy, or grains group? Remember, navy beans are legumes. If you said the protein and vegetable groups, you're right. Navy beans grow in a pod. Which food does not grow in a pod? Is it chickpeas, okra, wax beans, or broccoli?
Broccoli.
If you said broccoli, you're right. Broccoli does not grow in a pod. It's the flower of the plant. Green beans, okra, wax beans, and navy beans all grow in a pod. Which part of your body are navy beans good for? Are they good for your eyes,
No.
your bones,
No.
your muscles,
Yes.
or your hair?
No.
That's right. Navy beans are good for your muscles. They're also good for your heart and stomach. True or false? You can only buy navy beans in a can.
False.
False. You can also buy dried beans. Remember, dried beans need to be soaked in water and then cooked before you eat them. Way to go, everyone. You all did amazing. I hope you learned a lot today about navy beans. I had so much fun teaching you. Bye. See you next time.
Bye-bye.